We've been lied to. We've been led to believe by modern society and big businesses and the internet that in order to get more and more happiness in life, you need to spend more and more money. You need to become more and more famous or more rich. That's what's going to bring you happiness. Unfortunately, this is far from the truth. In this video, I will share with you not only how to actually achieve happiness with 3 actionable steps, but more so than that, I'm going to help you achieve more, have more energy naturally, feel more productive, get more done, manage your time more effectively, look better, and feel more fulfilled while doing all these things. Now, how is this all possible? By telling you what will actually increase your well-being for the long term. And by doing this, a lot of experiments have shown that happiness results in all the things I've mentioned as well. Increased productivity, energy levels, all those things. So again, this is not just some random stranger giving you his opinion based off nothing on happiness. This is based on my extensive research on a lot of scientific experiments and books on the science of happiness, including The How of Happiness, The Happiness Hypothesis, and Authentic Happiness, and many others. Before Happiness is another one. So make sure you stick around until the end of this video because I will give you a free gift at the end. So let's begin. The first actionable piece of advice that I think is worth your time is to understand that your bang for your buck in terms of your happiness and the amount of money you make very drastically decreases significantly the more money you make. So once you hit a specific level, which is about $30,000 to $40,000 per year, the bang for your buck drastically decreases. On average, you're getting very little signs of increase. Although there is a positive incline, it's not as large as you think with more money you make. So what's that supposed to mean? Well, it kind of means that, well, once you have the basic necessities and all that other stuff, your second yacht, or maybe even your first yacht, it's not going to do as much as you think it will. And this is because of a psychological phenomenon called hedonic adaptation. And the basic idea of it is that a lot of things that you do in life, well, basically, you're going to take them for granted over time, even if you shield yourself. There are techniques you can use to help you not take things for granted. But generally speaking, at the end of the day, some stuff is just not meant to be constantly thrilling. The second actionable piece of advice that I want to give you is make sure that you start implementing specific strategies that have been proven to actually bring out long-term well-being and happiness. One of those things is thankfulness and gratefulness. Now, there's a variety of different activities, and they help differently for different individuals based off your personality and your skill set and your strengths. But gratefulness and thanksgiving is one of these that I stress the most because it's probably one of the more useful ones. Now, there's about a dozen others, but this one is something that's, I think, very easy to do and is very easily forgotten. If you just take a moment of your time every day to be thankful and appreciative of what you have, I'm telling you, you will reap tremendous rewards in your productivity, your success, your achievements, as well as your feeling of happiness. And I'm telling you, a lot of successful people, some of them do this naturally, others have discovered it through their own means. The third action technique that you can start implementing right now is to do for others. Now, again, this is something that triggers a lot of other behaviors that will bring a sense of well-being. So technically you don't have to do it in this way, but it is a very effective, straightforward, simple way of getting things done. So what that means is something like going to volunteer once a week, or maybe traveling to a shelter or third world country, or just something where you're taking time out of your day, maybe spending a little money on experiences, not material things, but experiences while helping other people who are more in need. And by doing this, you're actually triggering a number of the activities that I've mentioned before all at once. It's kind of like a lollapalooza. Like a ton of different things are being triggered at once by doing this. So those are the 3 action tips. And again, that's obviously not all I can tell you about this. So for those of you who want to explore this deeper and who really want to learn more about this to achieve more success in their own life, as well as feel real happiness, I have something for you. It's a free gift, as I mentioned before, and this gift is incredible. So if you click the link below this video, you can enter your email, and by doing that, I will immediately send you 3 videos I found of 3 very well-known celebrities who have voiced very similar opinions on happiness. These include the comedian Russell Brand, the rapper J. Cole, and the rapper Jay-Z. Some of these people tell their stories of how they spent 10, 20 years chasing the money and fame, and then when they finally got there, they realized that wasn't what brings them happiness. And others will tell you how once they got that money and the fame, they were never any happier. They were already happy individuals, and the money and the fame didn't change them and didn't increase their levels of happiness. In addition to all this, you will be getting a few emails over the course of the next few weeks, which will go into more detail about happiness and all this stuff, so that you can skip all that pain and struggle that these people went through. Many celebrities have voiced their similar opinions after they have spent sometimes decades chasing the money and fame, only to then discover that this didn't bring them happiness. But even when these celebrities voice what they've learned, it just kind of diffuses. No one ever learns about it or hears about it because it gets swallowed up by the much bigger noise of modern media. And heck, this stuff happens all the time. Recently, there is the Instagram model, Isena O'Neill. And based off her Instagram photos, she seemed to be having the life, traveling to exotic locations, being paid a ton of money to model. And she had a complete meltdown and deleted all her Instagram photos. And she said how she was constantly unhappy and that this wasn't what brought happiness. And she went on this huge rampage that went kind of viral. But even then, there's millions of people who are still deluded because they don't know any better. So what are you waiting for? Please get started. And I've even taken the time to find 3 video recordings of successful people who have voiced these same concerns for you as this free gift. So check it out. You don't want to miss this. I'll see you later. Peace.